In this video, I want to discuss some of the features in the group reports. We've already discussed how to limit reports with different settings. And here I want to show you how that, because we have all the limits and other settings within the reports, since we can save all of those, the benefit you have once they're all saved. So just as a quick refresher, on the left side of the screen we have all the various options that you can use to run the reports. And we can say we want to include all office patients that have Medicare. Okay? You can see on top that we've got our settings showing there. I can also save those settings and then get them at a later time. And in this case, I'm going to just get some settings that have already been saved. If I press Control G, here's my list of saved settings. And I can come down to, let's see, what do we have that's interesting here? Well, I'll go down to the regular bills. Okay. And you can see that when we do our regular billing, we include office types of office, hospital, hospital call, house call. We omit patients that are delinquent, collection, or bankruptcy, or Chapter 7, because we don't want them to get regular bills. We want to look at those individually, or they're being handled by a collection agency. Okay, let me press F7 to clear that. If I go into the day sheet, you can see we have got various choices there. Once again, we have some save settings, and this is what the office did, and we'll say just totals. And you can see we have it to print to date values, yes, and print just totals, yes, which means you don't get the detail of each patient. Okay, so that's just some of the things that you can do within the reports. Let me go down to the outstanding. Just we'll talk about that in a moment. And in here we have a collection calling report settings, which prints the insurance coverage, the patient's billing address and phone number. So somebody looking at this report can make phone calls and make decisions as they're discussing things with the patient. And we don't want to print anything that's got has a balance of less than $5. So those are some of the settings here. And the real thing that I want to talk about in this video is the batch reports. Now, because we have settings that are saved for every report and how to limit the reports, we can list those here and run one report right after the other. So let me go to the limit settings, and let's say I want to do just Medicare, and I want to do a day sheet just for Medicare for today. All right, and we'll take all details, and then let's say I want to do another day sheet just for my HMO, and we'll also say, well, we just want the totals for that. So you can see we can group these things together, and let's do just Medicare, and we'll do an accounts receivable, outstanding balance, and here we want to see just what the outstanding balance is for the Medicare, because that can get pretty complex and you have to work through that. So if I were to press Control Enter to start the process, it would spit out 3 separate reports, one right after the other. Now, just like we could save settings on the other areas, we can save these settings. If I press Control S, it'll ask for the name of the settings, and then I can save it. But I've already done that, or the practice has done this, and I want to show you some of the settings they're using. So I'm going to press Control G to get some save settings. Here's my list of save settings. So I want to look at appointments for tomorrow, and you can see over here on the right side under the report settings, they have the name of each of the doctors, and it would print. It doesn't limit by Medicare or anything like that, so it's printing for all patients, printing the appointment report, and it's printing it for today for each of the separate doctors. And I can also do, and this is what the practice set up. This is just something that they said, same doctors, and they're printing appointments for tomorrow. And it's printing out one report after the other, and it goes onto the doctor's desk. All right, and we also have, let's see, a group day sheet, and here we have the day sheets being separated by each provider, and this way each provider can look at the patients that they saw and make sure the charges were entered properly and everything was done correctly for just their patients. So This doctor is getting the day sheet. It's being run for today, and it's just showing the totals in this case. Same thing with Michael and Robert. And Robert, being the senior doctor, he's getting a summary for the year. And this is being run each day. And once again, this is not something that was built into the software. This is something that the practice went into each report, decided what settings they wanted, and then was able to take those save settings and group them into a batch report. And we can also let me just show you the weekly billing. They, in this case, they run the weekly billing with the various settings, and then right after that, they run an outstanding balance report for the same with the same ranges. So that gives them a verification of the bills they actually sent out. And the beauty of these batch reports is the office manager can actually take a vacation at the end of the month, because previously, if they had to do month-end reports, or actually the beginning of the next month, they run the month-end reports for the previous month. The office manager had to be there because it was too complicated to give the instructions to an assistant. Here, they just come in and say, run month-end reports, and it could be 10 separate reports. The assistant doesn't have to know what reports run with what settings. They just know they come in here, select month-end reports, and poof, they're all run one right after the other. So the batch reports gives the office manager a lot of control, a lot of management capabilities within the practice without having to rethink each report every single time they have to run them. So just want you to be aware that this is a very useful feature within the Medical Edge software, and I thank you for your time.